Hey everybody, it's Charlie. We got surprise Birds of Prey footage to break down. They dropped a teaser trailer. Obviously, we're going to have the Super Bowl next week. Pretty safe bet that everybody's going to be dropping a lot of teasers and trailers for other really big movies this week too. So be sure to subscribe to get everything. We'll do a new round of that Amazon giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment about the teaser on the video. So obviously this is mostly a Harley Quinn movie, but it started out as a Harley Quinn solo movie, then it became more of a girl gang film, Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. So you notice a number of big Batman villains in that teaser trailer that I'll explain. They've already told us what the plot is, but they have not said whether or not there's going to be a cameo from Ben Affleck's Batman, because if there is a cameo, because this is taking place after Justice League and Suicide Squad, it would probably be Ben Affleck's Batman. If they do recast Batman, we probably wouldn't see that actor till Matt Reeves' film, because that's meant to be a prequel taking place really early in his career. So any of the Batman related films that take place in present day are fair game for Ben Affleck Batman cameo. But the other big thing to start off with, they have also not said what's going on with Jared Leto's Joker during this movie too, because here I'll read the official description so it'll make a little more sense. Is this after splitting up with the Joker, Harley Quinn and 3 other female superheroes, Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya, come together to save the life of a little girl, Cassandra Cain, from an evil crime lord who is Ewan McGregor's Black Mask. So that's who he's playing if it wasn't clear. The person that blonde Chris Messina is playing is Victor Zsasz, so he's obviously very bad villain during the movie. We don't know exactly what he's doing, only that he's bad. The main villain is going to be Ewan McGregor's Black Mask. Based on the synopsis, what it seems like they're implying is that the movie opens up with the story of how Harley Quinn leaves the Joker, rejects him, and goes out on her own. Then the Cassandra Cain plot picks up, and all these vigilantes form the Birds of Prey, including Harley Quinn, who feels compelled to help out this little girl, who's the daughter of 2 very notable Batman comic book villains. She's a very notable member of the Batman family when she's older, but this is obviously a very young girl version of the character, so none of that stuff's happened yet. Her parents in the comics are Lady Shiva, and her father is David Cain, both 2 of the world's deadliest assassins, in both very notable Batman comic book villains. But because the full official title of the movie is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, what they might do in order to make that title make more sense metaphorically for the actual plot and all this Cassandra Cain stuff is they might change her comic book origin and say that Ewan McGregor's Black Mask is her father with Lady Shiva or another character. Because usually when you talk about emancipation, you're talking about a child emancipating themselves from their parents before they're of legal age, which is usually around 18 in the United States. So it's more of a metaphor for the Harley Quinn storyline because she's not married to the Joker, but she's fundamentally tied to him, and it's this really weird codependent relationship as we've seen it so far in Suicide Squad. But if you're going to make that plot apply to the Cassandra Cain in a more literal sense, you'd have to make one of those villain characters her father. So basically it's those 2 female characters, Harley Quinn and Cassandra Cain, leaving abusive relationships. It's just that Cassandra Cain is a little girl and requires a lot more help. I suppose there's a version of this movie that they could do without Jared Leto's Joker, but it just feels like you have to have like a small scene at the beginning of the movie where Harley Quinn effectively emancipates herself from him by kicking his ass, or maybe that just happens across the course of the film and there's some sort of post-credit scene where she beats the crap out of him. But I'm sure the movie will invoke him somehow, even if he's not like a really big character during it. Remember, Jared Leto's Joker is still sort of like the DCEU version of the Joker. The Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie is an Elseworlds story taking place in a different continuity. We'll get more trailers for that soon because it's coming out later this year. The Birds of Prey movie is being released next year, 2020, in February, so it's about a year away. That's why they're dropping this teaser trailer right now. They flash really quickly through a bunch of characters and a bunch of Easter eggs, so I'll just do this frame by frame, character by character. So we start with Harley Quinn with her mallet in her classic costume. Then there's Huntress, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Loves me some black leather. Too bad Arrow's Huntress got way too famous and busy shooting other projects to come back to that show. The Drunk is Renee Montoya, played by Rosie Perez. I'm sure they're not going to do any kind of question, origin story, or anything like that. She'll just be a regular detective who's seen better days and gets her shit together to help this little kid, Cassie Cain, and is willing to work with known criminals like Harley Quinn and vigilantes like the Huntress and Black Canary in the Birds of Prey to get the job done. Speaking of the Gotham City Police Department, no word if J.K. Simmons Gordon is going to cameo during the film either. There's a way you could shoot it without including him, but I feel like you'd at least have to mention him if you're going to have Renee Montoya and she's going to be a detective, even if she's a washed out detective. The little girl with the pink cast with obscenities written all over it is obviously Cassandra Cain. She's got Joker Harley Quinn playing card symbols. There's a Gotham writ large over the top. It says Gotham City is mine. There's a crossbow bolt at the top for Huntress. There's a gun for Renee Montoya. The word magic is written on it. Maybe there's a magic-based character. There's so many that we haven't seen in the DC universe in the movies yet. It's totally possible, but they've only announced a couple of official characters. So if there is a magic-based character, then we don't know about her yet. There's a bird for Black Canary, pretty obviously that all the people that help rescue Cassie Cain wind up signing her cast by the end of the film. It would be pretty funny if Ben Affleck's Batman cameos and he also signs her cast by drawing a little bat symbol on it. The person in the yellow costume with the baseball bat with all the gold seems like Harley Quinn without her Joker makeup. Like it seems like there's lyrics written all over that baseball bat and it used to belong to the Joker and she's just taken it from him. Maybe that's when she emancipates herself from him officially. The girl with the microphone is their Black Canary, played by Journey Smollett-Bell. I assume that means she's playing the New 52 Dinah Drake version of the character, and when all this stuff picks up, she's either like a lounge singer or a punk rock singer in a club somewhere, maybe that Harley Quinn goes to, and that's how they connect with each other. This is another Huntress outfit, just a little more tactical. The Bertinellis are in the film. Remember, the Bertinellis are another notable crime family in Gotham City. Huntress rejects them and becomes a vigilante, so she has a lot of underworld contacts and a lot of money to fund all the stuff that she needs. This is Chris Messina's Victor Zsasz. They haven't said what he's doing during the movie, if he's a mid-boss that's tied to Black Mask, or if he's going to be doing something else and they just wind up kicking his butt for some other reason, but it'll probably have something to do with the Black Mask plot. More Renee Montoya, more Black Canary up close with her microphone, more Ewan McGregor Black Mask in a different suit. It'll be interesting to see if he actually gets the comic book Black Mask by the end of the movie, especially if the movie is going to get sequels. This is a better look at Cassie Cain with her cast. The actress who's playing her, fun Easter egg, is actually Dante Bosco's niece, so bangarang to that. Maybe she'll get her orphan comic book name during this. If you guys have been watching Young Justice, the orphan Cassie Cain character is a member of the Batman family working with Tim Drake's Robin.
Wait, where's Orphan?
Did you know Tetch was really Clayface? Or just not care?
You're gonna regret that, kid!
It'll be funny to see what they do with movie Cassie Cain. I expect her to be super foul-mouthed, just based on all the curse words written all over her cast there. Then they close the teaser with Harley Quinn getting really drunk, partying in another outfit with a drink, just saying, "See you soon." So I'm expecting we'll probably get a trailer by Comic-Con later this summer, just because the movie isn't coming out till February 2020. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Obviously, it's going to be a smaller film than like your traditional big, huge Batman film, but because it's so Batman adjacent, I just expect them to swim in a lot of Batman canon. So expect liberal Easter eggs and any potential cameos. They have not said anything about what's going on with the Batgirl movie because she's not supposed to be in this movie, but there might be some sort of brief tie to that because they're still making that movie even though Joss Whedon isn't doing it anymore. It's going to be somebody else. But that's another thing that I'm expecting to hear about around Comic-Con, just because there's all these smaller DC movies that they're making. Like Shazam is meant to be a smaller DC movie. Supposedly they only spent about $90 million making that. The big news about Super Bowl trailers that I know so far is that we're supposed to get an Avengers Endgame trailer. Beyond that, I don't know if there's going to be a new Captain Marvel trailer or what's going to be happening from other people like Game of Thrones or DC. Whatever ends up dropping, I will totally make videos for, but feel free to leave all your video requests in the comments below. The Black Panther cast was talking about the sequel to that movie, so I'll do a video for that later tonight. Click here to learn about all the secret Sinister Six stuff going on during the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, and click here for my new Shazam trailer Easter egg video. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.